Are your open rates dropping? Or maybe you're hitting spam folders more than usual? The AI tools you're using for routing, writing, and automating could be the reason your emails are getting filtered or flat out blocked. In this video, I'll show you how 4 commonly used AI tool types might be hurting your email deliverability and what steps your team can take to get things back on track. Hello, and welcome to Mailtrap videos, where we explore the world of emails. First up on our list of AI software that can affect deliverability are automation tools, the systems behind event-driven communication like lifecycle emails, onboarding flows, renewal nudges, and drip sequences. To their users, these tools promise high volume and hands-free email delivery. And for companies that need to reach tens of thousands of recipients a day, that's a big win. But here's the problem. Most AI automation tools operate without a deep understanding of your brand, timing, or audience expectations. I also don't know the difference between customer contexts, such as a high-value user halfway through a sales cycle and a churn risk account that's about to cancel. And that's where trouble starts. You see, when sending is done without discretion, an onboarding flow triggered by an AI automation tool might push the same welcome email 5 times to an already activated account. Similarly, it might fire off late-night promos to users in the wrong time zone, killing relevance and hurting brand perception. To mailbox providers, every email sent by AI that is not received well by your audience is considered irrelevant. On top of that, it's also reason enough to chip away at your deliverability. So, how do you prevent this decline in deliverability from happening? First, you need to tie automation logic to actual business triggers, not static schedules. This will entail asking your marketing automation lead to use AI models that evaluate product activity, CRM stages, and engagement history to decide when or if a message should go out. Second, you should set thresholds to prevent inbox overload. For example, you can suppress non-critical flows for users who haven't opened the last 3 emails, or who've received more than 5 messages in a single week. This is important, as most automation tools will keep firing off emails as long as someone is still on your list. However, AI models can and should be used to recognize when someone's tuning out. And finally, measure what matters, not just what your AI tool reports, to decide if AI automation is working for you. This means evaluating every automated sequence against real outcomes, like activation, retention, and upsell conversion. And if a sequence isn't driving business results, pause it, tune it, or kill it before the mailbox provider does so to your deliverability. Second on our list are AI-powered email writing tools, the ones your team might be using to generate subject lines, onboarding messages, or even sales outreach copy. Like most AI solutions, these tools can absolutely speed up production. They help you avoid bottlenecks by generating seemingly ready-to-send copies in seconds. And they even sound smart most of the time. Seems great, right? It is until you realize they do have a blind spot. But before we reveal what that blind spot is, just a quick reminder to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on helpful videos like this one. In practice, AI doesn't understand nuance. It also doesn't know your brand's tone, your customer's headspace, or the difference between being persuasive and being pushy. So as a result, you get subject lines that feel clickbaity, onboarding messages that sound like they came from a chatbot, launch announcements that are overly polished, generic, or simply irrelevant, and other poor copies that damage not just engagement, but also trust. If you're in luck and your AI-led content creation hasn't yet gotten to this point, there are a few steps that you can take to prevent further damage. Number 1, train your AI tools using your tone, not just grammar rules by feeding them examples of high-performing, on-brand copy. Of course, do keep in mind that this isn't a plug-and-play model. It's something your product marketing or content lead should oversee directly. Number 2, build in human review steps. So if you have any planned emails tied to investor communication, launches, or legal updates, pass them through a human QA step. No exceptions. And number 3, tie copy performance to business results. Are AI-generated emails actually driving replies, conversions, or demo bookings? Do subject lines created by AI improve open rates without triggering spam filters? Make sure your team track this, because every copy that doesn't produce measurable outcomes adds up to lost momentum and lost deliverability. The third category of AI tools we'll cover includes the solutions equipped to personalize your emails. When done right, AI personalization increases relevance. When done wrong, it crosses the line into creepy or, worse, completely misses the mark. You've probably experienced it firsthand. Maybe you've received an email that references the wrong plan, the wrong usage level, or recommends a feature you've already paid for, causing you to see the sender as less competent and their copies as less trustworthy. Not something you want to be on the receiving end of, right? So, how do you make sure you avoid being that sender? Well, to start off, you need to limit the information AI models can use. This means having your data or lifecycle team enforce policies around ethical personalization. Then, make sure you run audits and have marketing pull a random sample of emails each quarter to manually verify the accuracy of personalization. Are the names right? What about the recommendations? Or the lifecycle stage? If these are inaccurate, pause that model. And lastly, track personalization's impact on conversion, churn, and support tickets. If you see AI personalization leads to confusion, it might also turn your emails into a liability, not a growth driver. The fourth and final tool category we have for this video is AI deliverability and reputation tools. These include AI systems for IP management, domain rotation, warming strategies, and traffic segmentation. And while they are supposed to be your safety net, they can also be the reasons your emails go to spam. Here's how it happens. When distributing traffic across IPs to balance volume, AI can do so without understanding campaign importance or recipient sensitivity. With this approach, a transactional email can easily end up sharing an IP with a promotional blast that just triggered 200 complaints. And if traffic is misrouted that way, your critical messages, like invoices, password resets, and onboarding tutorials, will likely start going straight to junk, along with getting you sentenced to the spam folder. AI deliverability and reputation tools could also get you blacklisted if they warm up your new domains too fast. That typically happens when AI pushes a brand new domain into full volume sending right out of the gate, before it had a chance to build trust with mailbox providers. To avoid serious deliverability damage when using AI deliverability and reputation tools, there are two precautionary measures you'll have to take. 1. Enforcing IP segmentation for critical versus non-critical traffic, like having your onboarding, alerts, and invoices isolated from marketing communication. And 2. Having your deliverability specialist monitor IP reputation weekly, not just for hard blacklisting, but for early signs of throttling, complaint spikes, or domain-level filtering that can quietly deteriorate inbox placement. And that wraps up the risks and the strategic fixes you need to know if you're using AI to scale your email sending. If you want to learn more about how AI can actually improve your deliverability, we recommend you check out our video covering the top AI tools that help your emails land in the inbox. See you there.